Good evening. I'm Megan Placer, Director of Admissions at Ursuline Academy. On behalf of our faculty, staff, students, and alumni, we welcome you to our wonderful community. Tonight, you will have the opportunity to hear from our parents, faculty, coaches, and students. We cannot wait to bring our community to you in the comfort of your own home. We will answer questions that have been submitted by families that are viewing this evening, as well as show you the virtual tour of our beautiful campus. Please sit back, enjoy the evening of our virtual open house. It is my pleasure to introduce our student ambassador, Victoria Hay.
Hi everyone, thank you for joining us today on this virtual tour of Ursuline Academy's campus. My name is Victoria Hay and I am a student here at Ursuline. I am part of the 2021 senior class, as well as Mu Alpha Theta, National Honor Society, Dance Club, First Honor Roll, and I'm a lead ambassador. Ursuline Academy has had a huge impact in my development as a young woman I am today. Although Ursuline Academy has an amazing educational program, as well as many extracurricular activities to choose from, the part that passed and exceeded any other school was the community they have built here. A family-like atmosphere where everyone is welcomed and loved. From the friendship between classmates to the student-teacher bond is what made this school feel like home to me. The teachers here are not just your teachers. They listen to their students, do their best to help you be successful, and they are like a friend. Between grade levels, from freshman to senior, you will find friendships as close as sister bonds. There's a place for everyone to fit in and nurture their talents to grow individually. Here are a few videos we'd like to share with you to show you what Ursuline Academy is all about.
One of our core values here at Ursuline is academic excellence, and we take that very seriously. So when a girl enters Ursuline, we accept her wherever she is, and we help her to reach her best potential. So when she leaves here as a young woman, she is prepared for life. For example, if that girl might struggle in math, we have math lab all day long to help her with those challenges. Also, we have activity period where she can meet with different teachers if she's struggling in different subjects. However, we also have those that are gifted in different areas. They can challenge themselves, they can choose electives, they can take honors courses, they can take college credit, which is awesome because they get college credit when they leave here. Many leave here and have more college credit than a semester a year sometimes.
Ursuline has prepared our daughters for college beyond the classroom and beyond the learning. In addition, just becoming a strong woman, learning how to advocate for themselves. So there's more than just in the classroom opportunities for growth.
The Global Scholars Program includes a strong curricular program as well as co-curricular and service opportunities that are all globally focused. It allows girls the opportunity to shadow and get to know people who work in global industry so that they can start to look at their options for the future. And it culminates in a capstone project where students research and present to the faculty their findings on some sort of a global issue. And I have to tell you, it's just impressive to listen to those girls talk about what their findings were, but also to talk about where they want to go in the future.
I was a faculty member here. I taught theology for 11 years, and so I was among all the coworkers, and I just could see and feel how caring and committed they all were, constantly trying to help our students in any way possible to succeed in the classroom, also any other areas of their life where they're being challenged to help them along their journey, and that is amazing. I have seen the commitment and caring of our teachers in a way that I've never seen before just with this past year, and going from in face-to-face learning overnight to a distance learning situation. They embraced it, they were innovative, they kept those girls engaged. From this standpoint, I had the honor and the privilege of jumping into classrooms because I could, from wherever I was, and I did go into classrooms and I saw teachers that wanted to see the face of their students every day during their class period, which was amazing. And it really wasn't just about their academics or whatever it might be. It was, they wanted to know how they were doing in this situation because they cared. And that to me said a whole lot.
We understand that an Ursuline education is an investment, and we want to make sure that every family has the opportunity to take part in an Ursuline education. So nearly 40% of our students have some level of need-based financial aid, either an outright grant or a work grant. And we also want to support academic excellence, and so we offer 3 different levels of academic merit-based scholarships for students. One that's based on excellence in STEM, and the other 2 general academic excellence. The top scholarship is a $5,000 scholarship. What's important to understand, though, is that these scholarships, number 1, are automatic. If you have the right score, you automatically get the scholarship. The scholarships are also renewable. If the student maintains a certain grade point average, that scholarship is renewable each year. So the $5,000 scholarship is actually a $20,000 scholarship, which is significant. So I haven't only been the principal here for the last 10 years, but I happen to be the parent of a junior and a senior here, and we've had a great experience at Ursuline from a parent perspective. Both of my daughters are good classroom students, and they've been pushed here, but they're very different otherwise. And Ursuline has provided both of them with great opportunities to pursue their different interests. And we've just been, as parents, been so happy with that. But beyond that, Ursuline has provided both girls with great friendships. They have wonderful friend groups, and they love to come to school each day.
My role as campus minister is to provide faith formation experiences for our students outside of the classroom. So I work in conjunction with theology with the preparation of our liturgies, various prayer services, reconciliation services, but really it's an opportunity for me to connect the students with faith formation experiences that are outside of the classroom as well. And so that might mean service opportunities, retreats, various activities that we plan in campus ministry space, providing opportunities for our students where they understand that they're coming from various faith backgrounds, various grade school experiences, and when they come to Ursuline, they understand that we are going to guide them and support them along their journey.
It's like a home here. We really focus on the sister bond. There's a place for everyone, like there's something for everyone to do. It can really fit any type of girl.
Ursuline has had a very positive impact on my daughter Anne. I have noticed in the last 2 years since she's been here that she has grown and matured at a exponential rate.
She came to this school not knowing any other students, so she came alone. But the atmosphere here is very kind and encouraging. She felt very comfortable and able to develop over the past 2 years to where now she really has a lot of confidence and has just grown amazingly during her 2 years at Ursuline.
At Ursuline Academy, we have the Big Sis, Little Sis program. Every sophomore will get an incoming freshman, and they make them feel welcome and they help them with their classes. There's the real sisterhood, and everybody's there and wanting the best for you.
When we walked onto the campus of Ursuline, quickly just felt the welcoming community here, from the parents to the faculty to the students. It was just really welcoming. There's so many opportunities to get involved.
There's a ton of sports to choose from. There's multiple clubs. You know, there's something for everybody. We focus on Servium, which is I will serve. And I think the spirit of a girls is that we are here to serve our community and we're here to serve each other and serve our school.
So Servium is at the core of our mission. It's an expectation that our students complete 120 hours of service upon graduation. 60 of those hours they do independently through opportunities that we provide them or that they find on their own, and the other 60 hours are completed through their junior service project, which is where we give the students 2 weeks at the end of their junior year, and they are partnered at one agency where they complete a total of 60 hours of service.
Not only are we focusing on service, but we're also focusing on education and advocacy, which are two elements of service that sometimes are forgotten. And so I think through our service program, we work really hard to educate the whole person, not only on focusing on, like I said, the service projects, but also philanthropic works, and then finally with education and advocacy.
The role that sports play at Ursuline is huge. We talk about the importance of developing the whole person, and sports does that in such a fantastic way. Our girls are going to learn skills, sports skills for sure, but on top of that, they're going to learn life skills. And really, you think about that, both of these are great things, but it's the life skills that are really going to carry them on in today's world.
I think that over half of the students here at Ursuline Academy play sports, mainly because from the moment they're on campus, we let them know that we encourage them to do many things besides academics, clubs, and athletics. So during freshman orientation, we really encourage the girls to step outside their comfort zones. Also, our senior leaders and also just our other girls that are here really encourage the girls to join a team, to see what it's like to be on a team. All of our coaches are very welcoming, and it doesn't matter what level you are, you'll find a place here at Ursuline Academy.
The coaches are all about the student first. Yes, they want to produce a product on the field, absolutely, I get that, but at the same point, they're more involved or more concerned with the student aspect of the student athlete.
When I think of some of the defining characteristics of an Ursuline Academy student athlete, one of the first words that comes to mind is tenacious. They do not give up. They have a lot of grit, they're persistent, they believe in themselves, they believe in each other, they believe in the team. It's a wonderful group of young ladies to work with.
We offer 14 different sports, and we offer every single sport a female can play in the state of Missouri, so that's really cool. On top of that, we include cheer and dance into our athletic program, and I'm super proud of that, especially they've had tremendous success. That's been phenomenal for us. We also encourage our athletes to be multi-sport athletes, and if you look at any of the research out there, they tell you that's what is best for these young women, for them to be a multi-sport athlete, and we encourage it and we support it.
As an Ursuline Academy faculty member and coach, I have a really neat perspective where I get to see my girls in the classroom. I get to see them succeed academically. I get to work with them. I get to see them overcome challenges. And then as a coach, I get to see them after school in a different perspective. They may be a little bit more relaxed. I get to learn more about their personality. And then I get to see them shine outside the classroom, and I get to see them achieve goals that a lot of them never thought they would be able to. That's one of the favorite parts of my day, because I really get to connect with the girls and laugh, and I just love being around the girls.
Good evening. We hope you enjoyed watching the videos we had for you this evening, giving you a little taste of and a peek into the community at Ursuline Academy. My name is Sue Thomason. I'm the Director of Enrollment at Ursuline Academy, and tonight I'm going to be answering the questions that you've posed to us through our online virtual questionnaire. So our community is a small-knit community, but a very close-knit community. We have 345 students that attend Ursuline Academy. Of those 345 students, we'll be welcoming 88 young ladies into our freshman class this fall. We're very fortunate to have those young ladies joining us, and all of our student body who come from approximately 70 different schools around the St. Louis metro area. The schedule that we have at Ursuline Academy is a school day that goes from 8 a.m. until 3 p.m. We have what's called a modified block schedule. Our students register for 8 classes per semester, and during the course of a day, they take 6 classes. 2 of the classes that they've registered for drop each day and then rotate back in, so that the schedule allows for students to take elective courses and to try different opportunities they might be interested in. It also gives them a change of pace and a time of day for their class schedule. Our classes are 55 minutes long, and built into each day of our schedule, we have an activity period.
This is a block of 30 minutes time for students to use as a study hall, to meet with teachers if they have questions about material that's been presented, or to meet with other students for group projects, or to study and prepare for classes that are coming up later on in the day. This gives the students, once again, an opportunity to take more elective classes and more opportunities to try, because they have that activity period each day that they know that they can be seeking assistance and working on work that they might have. Our class sizes vary according to the course loads that students are taking. For an example, freshman students who are coming in are required to take several core classes. And when you're in your core classes and everybody has to take those, their class sizes are going to be a little bit larger. So we're looking at 20 to 24 students in a class. Those can change in some areas with honors classes that are available, so it might pull out some students from the regular level course. And then elective classes, when students are taking those, are going to vary in size as well, according to the interest and the number of students who register for those. At Ursuline Academy, we have a one-to-one laptop program. So our technology is strong, and we put a lot of focus into this with our students and with our infrastructure around campus. Students can bring their own device if they have one that they're comfortable with. There's a minimum operating standard that it has to meet, or they can lease a laptop from the school. Through our technology department, they will assist with any type of issues that students have, and students always have availability. Printing stations are available on each floor of our campus, and we are a Google-based school. We use Google Classroom, and we use Ursuline emails for communication with them amongst our students and our staff, which led to a very seamless transition for distance learning this past spring. But we are very comfortable with using these different options and platforms for our students. And our students can probably teach us a lot of things as adults because they're very comfortable with using this on a daily basis. Our counseling program at Ursuline Academy is a comprehensive counseling model. We have 3 full-time counselors on staff who work with our students. As a student starts at Ursuline Academy, they're assigned to a specific counselor, and they keep that same counselor for the 4 years that they're here. That counselor works with them on everything from academic issues, questions that they might be having with a struggle, or maybe an area where they may need to change a class and go into something that's stronger for them. These counselors work with them if they have some type of social issues, if they're struggling with making friends, or any type of issues that might happen within their personal lives. And these counselors also work with our students when it comes time for them to start making a choice for a college. They are very familiar with your daughter. They're comfortable with them and what their personalities are like and what their abilities are, and so they are the best judge and the best guider for choosing that college direction. Our counselors also meet with our parents on a yearly basis too, so at least one annual meeting with parents and students. So that we're really making sure that this is a community effort to make sure that your daughter is getting the best education and the strongest support that she can. Through our counseling department, we also have 2 learning consultants. Ursuline Academy is a community that works with a group of students who range in ability levels. So we have average students to gifted students. We have students who may have learning differences, and so our learning consultants can work with our students through their program, assisting them and advocating for themselves and working with their teachers to make sure that they are getting every possible assistance that they need. Through the counseling department, we also sponsor a mentoring program. So the first 2 years that a student is attending Ursuline Academy, they have a coworker, it could be a teacher, it could be a staff member, or someone who works with them and who is offering them assistance in setting goals and encouraging them to get involved in outside activities and sports and extracurriculars, and also focusing on how well they're doing in their classroom. It's one more person that they can touch base with, feel comfortable with, ask questions to, that helps them feel comfortable and a part of the community at Ursuline. We had a few questions about our sports programs, and in the video you were able to see that we have 14 different sports available for our students. Any sport that is offered during through the state of Missouri for women is available at Ursuline Academy. Tryouts always take place prior to the season starting, and so 2 to 3 weeks prior to a season, students will come in as a large group and try out. Placement on levels of teams is determined by the skill level of the student, so if a freshman has the ability to be on a varsity level team, that's where they will be placed. The only exception for those tryout times would be for dance and cheer, which are competitive teams, and those take place earlier in the spring, prior to the year beginning. Because they are competition teams and competitions begin early, this gives them an opportunity to work over the summer and build a relationship and work on their programs prior to that. The admissions requirements at Ursuline Academy are based on academic grades, standardized testing, and personal interviews. We are looking to build a community of students with a broad range of students, once again, but also students who can handle a college preparatory program. So students are coming in with average to above average grades in their core subject areas, who are scoring average to above average on standardized tests, and then their personal interviews, which give us an opportunity to meet the student, to meet the family, to understand about what their learning styles are, what they're driven for, if they have goals in life. That just gives us a better picture of a student so that we're not making a judgment on just grades and test scores. The admissions application process can be a little confusing for some families. So Ursuline Academy has an online application, and that will open up on September 1st. And you can go in, if Ursuline is your first choice of school, we'd ask you to fill that out at any time once you've made that decision. The Archdiocese also has an application that opens up the middle of October. We do ask that families fill out both of these applications. The application through the Archdiocese is where, if a student is attending a Catholic grade school, we get information, their academic records sent to us. So we do need you to complete both of those applications prior to your final application process. If you are in a Catholic grade school, you will receive information about this through your grade school principal. If you are a student who attends a public school system, you'll receive information if you attend the PSR programs, and if you're not a part of that, you can contact the Archdiocese, or you can go to our website and we will have the link to the application on there as well. Once those applications are completed and closed, we complete our personal interviews with families and students. We have a committee who will review all of that information and make our decisions based on all of those 3 criteria. And then you'll be notified in late January, regarding our decisions. So we hope that this has given you a good taste for what we have for this evening, and I'm going to turn it back over to Mrs. Placer to tell you where you can find a little more information.
Thank you, Sue. Well, thank you so much for watching this evening. There are other opportunities that you can to go online and register for a social distance personal tour of our campus, as well as a student ambassador virtual meeting also. So you can find all of that by going to our website at ursulinestl.org/visit-UA. We will now show you our virtual tour of our campus, but we hope by experiencing the open house this evening, you had a chance to view our community firsthand, and we hope that you picture yourself here and discover the power within you.
Hello, I'm Peggy Slater, President of Ursuline Academy, welcoming you to our beautiful campus. Students and parents who visit always tell us, there's just something about Ursuline that feels like home. I think that's because we are focused on our core values, which include development of the whole person and respect for the uniqueness of each and every girl. Ursuline Academy is a safe space for you to be you, to explore your gifts and interests with the support of a dedicated and engaged faculty and staff. Thank you for taking this opportunity to take a look around. You'll see our modern classrooms, state-of-the-art science labs, art studios, performing arts auditoriums, athletic facilities, and all kinds of community gathering spaces. So take a few minutes, enjoy the tour, and picture yourself at Ursuline.